Welcome to the Southern Economist, where the truth don't get sugarcoated. I'm your host, Tiffany Rose, as you can see down below over there. We talking about the economy and what's going on, and right now people just talking about how bills is crazy.
America is insane. This is literal insanity.
It finally happened to me. I went to Walmart and I walked in. I did not have my phone out. I went and I got a bottle of water and I went to the self-checkout. When I got to the self-checkout, they said, "Do you want to put your phone number in to get a mobile receipt?" And I said, "No." I clicked no. And then they said, "Okay." And so I said, "Okay." And then I paid and it said approved. And I waited for it to print my receipt. And it said on the screen, "Thanks, Maya. We'll send you a receipt to your phone number ending in these digits." I thought I told you, no, I don't want one. I didn't enter my phone number, but you're just like, you just know who I am. You just know who I am. You're greeting me by name when I didn't give you any indication of who I am.
They know when you in there, and they know when you've shopped and what you bought and what you didn't buy. Very advanced, Walmart is.
Is it just me, or does it not feel like life right now isn't real? Like, it seems like everybody is going through things right now that they've never gone through before. Almost as if like they can't recognize their life because everything's so different. Like, it's not really your life, or it seems so unreal. Like, things are just different. I don't know how to explain it, but let me know in the comments what you guys think.
One of the hardest things about being awake is the fact that most people aren't.
If you think Uber raising the price on you when your phone is about to die is bad, wait until you hear this. The FTC just released a white paper on essentially how bad personalized pricing is right now. And here's one of the examples. You're a new parent. You just gave birth. So you're browsing the web looking about fucking new parenting type shit. So these massive companies collect that data. They profile you and they put a big tag at the top of your profile saying new parent. Then they go sell it to Walmart, Amazon, whatever. The next time you go to any of these stores online, let's say Walmart, the first thing that shows up are some new baby thermometers, some new cribs, but they're all 20, 30, 40% more expensive than they would be for anybody else. So I guess the solution is let's all live in the middle of the woods with no tech.
I have a question. Why is everybody's mental health in America so bad? Why is everybody losing their shit, having psychotic breaks?
Because people are stressed out and the bills is just never ending. And even when you're trying to say, well, let me put on the strong armor and work and get her done, your transmission go out and you got to buy a new car. Your AC breaks and it's 10K. It's always something that happens that's times 10 that make you want to go wacky if you don't have it saved. So if it's saved up and you got it, then what a relief. But when your whole motor blow out and you don't got it, that causes the stress, the emotional, and you talking about weeks of weeks of stress. That's just like a person in pain. If a person injured themselves really bad, say you have a slip disc and you go 6, 7, 8 months with a slip disc, your whole back just in pain. On month number 3, 4, or 5, maybe 6, I don't know what your tolerance level is, because it don't matter if they give you ibuprofen. It really don't. So what happens is you go 5, 6 months in pain, you're gonna crash out. I know from experience. You're gonna crash out because you only can go through pain so long before you can't take it. That's the same thing with this economy. It gets bad, things go crazy, folks just stressing all the time, and you only can go so far under stress before you throw the towel up and say, I can't take it no more. That's what's happening. That's what
The United States economy lost 23,000 jobs. For perspective, economists predicted that the economy would gain 85,000 jobs. That's a 100,000 job delta right there. It is the third biggest month for job losses since 2020. The unemployment rate actually somehow fell to 4.1%. But not just that, the June job market was revised down another 37,000 jobs. Economists are calling these numbers a, quote, big kick in the guts, because we are actively losing jobs in a stagnant economy. Americans can't get a job, let alone a good paying job. And the jobs that are open and that are hiring right now You have hundreds and hundreds, sometimes thousands of applicants for one role. Good luck.
My buddy works in Dallas, Texas, and he works for a bank. And he said to me, Drayton, we have so many houses that we could close in foreclosure that we're not because we don't know what to do. We literally have thousands and thousands and thousands of homes we could close on tomorrow. We could foreclose tomorrow. There are some people that haven't made a payment in over a year. He goes, thousands of people haven't made a payment in 6 months.
I just seen somebody in the comments said they work at the bank and they have so many get the mental things from.
Everybody has anxiety and depression. What's going on with it? Anybody have any thoughts? I do.
Is this just me, or does anyone else struggle with this? But I feel like every day I'm just tormented by the thoughts of wanting to delete all of my social media and just disappear. My brain is so overstimulated with information, and I have notifications turned off, but it honestly doesn't matter. But then I'm like, if I delete all my social media, are people going to even reach out to me? How am I going to talk to anyone? Do those people even matter anyway? What am I going to do in my free time? I don't know what to do.
2026 is the pinnacle of the great millennial burnout. And it's just the accumulation of 1,000 small things. It takes 15 clicks to unsubscribe from an app that you signed up for by accident. We pay a fortune for insurance, but the moment that you actually need it, it's like 3 separate 1-hour phone calls to an 800 number that just puts you in an endless loop. Everything is a subscription now. Any organized activity or sport for like our kids costs about 10% of your annual salary. The pinnacle moments of our lives, like weddings, holidays, like the things that are so incredibly joyful and don't happen often, come just with a 200% sticker price just cause. The college degree we were told that was meant to be a fast pass actually turned out to be more like an entry fee. And the whole world shrunk into this like 7-inch device that's designed to command our attention 24/7, where social media stopped being about our friends and family over a decade ago. And all of this is before you even get to corporate America, which was spent basically decades deliberately blurring the lines between like hustle culture and work-life balance, so you never actually feel like you're off the clock. So like where I'm getting at with this, it's not that we've given up. We're just exhausted from a productivity complex that was instilled in us that just never seems to end. Always doing something, never feeling like it's enough.
Isn't it crazy how the more you know, the more you sound crazy to the people who don't?
Boy, foreclosures that the bank don't know what to do. You can't foreclose everybody. And that's where we at now, y'all. That's where we headed.
But the bank doesn't know what to do. The bank's like, if we close on all of them, we put the people out, we don't have people to put in the houses. So now we have empty houses. So banks don't know what to do. That's how bad it is just in the Dallas area. I'm not talking San Antonio, Austin. I'm talking about just the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Let me know what y'all think about that. Y'all seen that the foreclosures are so high, they don't know what to do. People not paying the mortgage. And I've ran across this, not just him saying that, I've seen it other places, that the foreclosures are just, they don't know. It's too many people. You can't put that many out. That many court cases. They ain't got nobody to buy the houses. It's bad. It really is. You know what happens during this time? Big discount if you're looking. That's why I told some of y'all to wait to buy that house. Some folks been, people that do the economy thing, that follow stuff like this, they sat on their money and they waited. They approved and still haven't budged because they waiting for the discount. Unfortunate how you getting it, but you got to do what you got to do to get it. So they waiting for the discounts. It's people that are holding the fort, waiting for the big collapse so they can buy. Ask me how I know. Been studying economy for 20 years. In all kinds of different groups that we talk about stuff like that. So it's people waiting for it to fall so they can get a discount. That will be the next time I buy something else, when it's discount. Yep. Till the next video, y'all. I'm Tiffany Rose. I just be chitting and chatting, talking about the economy, watching what's going on, being aware. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. To the next video, guys. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.
True, don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern Economist, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe, real talk, real true, real life, we go survive. I got my eye wide open for when the markets hit the ground. You got them pockets wide open when them dividends come around. Oh baby, just hit that like, subscribe. I might teach you a little something about how to make $1 out of dime. I'm a real prepper, stockpiling before the shit hit the fan. I only trust in God, I don't depend on man. True, don't get sugar-coated. We keep it real and we keep it rolling.